Good afternoon. It's now 12:30. We are recording and I've been told that we are live, so we can proceed with the agenda of the day. In accordance with Standing Rule 82.1, we need to elect a chairperson from the committee. Are there any? Oh, sorry, Member Nkodlo.
Hi, Zahida. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Member. How are you?
Are you chairing our meeting today? What has happened to our chair?
I'm just doing the first agenda, Member.
Hmm?
I said I'm just processing the first agenda item, which is an election of the chairperson. Our membership has changed according to the ATC, and so we need to proceed with an election.
Zahida, assist me. The last time I checked, we had a chairperson in this committee, Advocate Bartman. At least before you proceed, somehow we must be told what has happened to the chairperson. It can't be that we just nominate a chairperson. What happened to the chairperson of the committee? Remember, this person was nominated from this committee, and even if the person is no longer serving the committee, at least such must be formally communicated to the committee and recorded.
Member Wing, sorry, Member Nkunlo, I see other hands. If you would you still like to finish? Okay, Member Wing and then Member Medica.
Thank you very much, Procedural Officer. Good afternoon, everybody. The membership of the committee was amended and published and sent to all members via the ATC. So Honourable Bartman is no longer a member of this committee, and that is the reason why a new chairperson is being elected at this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Nkunlo.
I'm covered, Ms. Adams. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Member Medica. Member Nkunlo.
Chairperson, the ATC that Member Wenga, as the chief whip of the ruling party, is making reference to is not answering my question. I've never questioned the ATC. I'm asking, this committee had a chairperson. So when that chairperson is changed, is there nothing that allows that even the party, once it makes such changes, must at least explain to the committee? Because this was not just an ordinary member of the committee. This was the chairperson of the committee.
Thank you, Member Nkunlo. Member Medica.
Thank you, Ms. Adams. One is touched by the concern of Honourable Nkonlu to know the reasons why Honourable Bartman is no longer part of the committee. But I would suggest that I don't think that you have the knowledge or the responsibility to communicate to the Honourable Member as to why and what are the reasons for the reconstitution of the committee. And if Honourable Nkonlu so desires such reasons, I think, and I would suggest that Honourable Nkonlu communicate with that Honourable Bartman as to the reason why she's no longer part of the committee. And therefore, I would suggest that we proceed with the election of the chairperson. Thank you. And I nominate Honourable Bosman to be the chairperson of this committee, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Medica. Member Maseko.
Thank you very much, Zahida. I just wanted to second the nomination from Honourable Member Derek America of Honourable Member Gillian Bosman, who's also very capable of chairing this committee. So thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you, Member Maseko. The nomination is recorded. Member Nkonlo, see your hand.
Yeah, I want to register to you, procedural officer, that Nkondo, as the member of this committee and an ANC member, I would not participate in this discussion because it can't be reduced now that I must just have a personal explanation. This chairperson was nominated from the committee. It was not nominated by myself. So I'm not participating in the nomination. Thanks.
Thank you, Member Nkondo. That is noted. Are there any further nominations? I do not see any other hands. Therefore, Member Gillian Bosman, congratulations. You're another chairperson. You may proceed.
Thank you very much, Ms. Adams, and good afternoon, members. And thank you very much to members America and members Maseko for the faith in electing me. And I hope to live up to Member Nkondlo's expectations as well. I think this committee has done a sterling job in terms of holding the provincial department to account and ensuring that job creation and economic opportunities is at the forefront. And I look forward to continuing that work with all of your assistance, and also to ensure that we place an emphasis on also how we grow local township economies as well. Chair, just to remind members that we are observing the virtual rules of order, and if members can, please keep themselves muted and keep their video off to allow bandwidth stability. If you'd like to flag a point of order, please use the chat function on Microsoft Teams or the raise your hand function. And then also, if you do not get my attention, then please just raise your voice. Ms. Adams, I just want to check with you the first order of business that we have on our agenda is the adoption of the draft committee report. And I'm just looking at the ATC. We are all new members. Are we still able to adopt and discuss that report?
I think we only have 2 members here from the previous committee. I would suggest that we let it stand over to the next meeting, perhaps.
No, that is perfect. So we will let that stand over. The draft report was forwarded to all newly ATC members as well on the 28th of February. So thank you for that. So we'll give members an opportunity to have a read through that, and then we will then deliberate on that report at our next meeting. Colleagues, I just want to check if there's any other input from any other members before we conclude today's meeting. Member Maseko and then Member America.
Thank you very much, Chair. I just want to give the heads up to Member Nkondlo, my favorite member that you're going to enjoy working with. That really gives the passion to this standing committee, and will make sure that we hold the department oversight. That I am an alternate member now in this standing committee. I'm also not going to be joining, so that you then get surprised when you don't see me, Honorable Member Nkondlo. Thank you very much. That's all that I wanted to indicate to Honorable Member. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Member Maseko. Member America.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to congratulate you on your election as chairperson, and I'm a new member of the committee, and I'm sure that we will work well together and that we will execute the mandate that rests upon us in fulfilling our role as oversight, as well as creating possible new initiatives that could enhance the work of the committee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Member America. I was an alternate for a short period on this committee, and I can tell you that they do exciting work and interesting work as well. And they work very well together, so we'll all enjoy ourselves. Member Nkondlo, I saw your hand earlier, but now it's down.
Chair, I would appreciate that the members, I agree, all of us were politicians here, but we must accept this matter must not be made as if Member Nkondlo has an issue with the chairperson that is in here, and you have to even get people trying to explain your capabilities. My issue has got nothing to do with you. My issue is a procedural matter, and also it's allowing democracy to operate in a manner. If there is a limitation in process, I think it's something that we must improve going further. That a chairperson, as it is done now, is being nominated in a committee meeting, not in a political party. That is why there is even a deliberate process that get ensued in this meeting when a chairperson must be elected in a multi-party committee. So there would be something wrong if when those changes are done in the party, there is no formal report that comes to the committee that the chairperson that you had has been withdrawn for this reason and the other, and we are then going to allow you to elect a new chairperson. It's just a matter of procedure. It's got little to do. So people mustn't want to try and cancel me as if I've got an issue with you. I've sat with you as now who is our chair, and welcome to being a chair as you have been nominated by the other colleagues. I've sat with you in other committees. So there's nothing personal between me and you. So I don't want that impression to be created in this committee, because that would be wrong. Thanks.
No, thank you very much for that, Member Nkondlo, and I did not take any offense. I work very well with you, and I'm quite excited to be working with you in this space as well. Colleagues, with that, thank you very much for making yourselves available. I will take some time to engage with the procedural officer to see what our meeting calendar looks like, but I would also appreciate any input in terms of items that you'd like to put on the agenda and specific strategic issues you'd like us to drive in this committee. As I said, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is specifically looking at the focus on growing the township economy and supporting small and medium enterprises in the province. So your feedback would really be appreciated in terms of items that you think we can take forward. So please do email me, or let's schedule a little coffee and we can make sure that that gets onto the program. And the procedural officer will be in touch with the date for our next meeting. Once again, thank you very much. The meeting is thus adjourned.